Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is now, see I screwed up yesterday. Today is now the 8th of November 2021. I believe I said the 8th of October yesterday. So I do apologize for that. It happens. When you're not looking at the calendar day to day, it's easy to forget, unfortunately. These things do happen. But I'm going to show you the sky here first of all because it is absolutely clear. We've had a couple of really nice days in a row for this time of year up in New York. Let me rephrase that and say it the right way. It has been pretty pleasant, not a lot of wind, and so that has been, there's a little breeze up higher. You can see the trees kind of moving a little bit, but it has been very pleasant here. We've been very fortunate. And so that is what is going on with that. I'm going to show you real quick in the greenhouse. A lot of the plants we've taken out of here now. There's more of them outside. There's a few plants left that got to be, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more that have to go. And the dirt will get dumped into the garden beds. Like there's a big, obviously, a tote there, and there's a tote over here that dirt's got to be moved out as well. But that one's going to be a little heavy, so I'm going to have to take a shovel and take that out buckets full at a time. Alright, I want to get into talking about the topic for today. So anyway, I was going to show you, these have all have to be emptied, so those will get all emptied into the garden beds, and so to refill that up a little bit more. So we're going to talk about in Ohio, there have been diesel fuel shortages. And so, obviously, if the diesel fuel is not there, the truckers can't drive and all those type of things. But if you talk to the powers that be, there's not a diesel fuel shortage. What the shortage is a shortage of drivers to deliver the fuel to these gas stations. So it's like a double-edged sword. It's you don't have enough drivers, number one, and then because you don't have enough drivers to deliver the fuel, it's going to affect other drivers that are driving, trying to deliver their goods, and that's going to cause additional issues and additional problems. That's not good. That's not good at all. We need these truckers to continue to keep the wheels turning. A lot of people don't think about the truckers are not something that is forefront in their mind because they don't deal with it on a daily basis. I do a lot of night traveling because I like to travel at night. That is my time. I'm more awake then, a lot less traffic on the road, and generally at night there's 2 people on the road. People like me who like to drive at night. Well then there's the drunks, of course, but they're only out there for a certain amount of time. And then you have your truckers. A lot of truckers are out on the road. You go by any rest stop at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you're going to see a lot of trucks in those different truck stops, because they're catching up on their sleep and doing those type of things. Like I said, it's just, but so because I have traveled quite a bit, I see it a lot more than the average person would. And, but these are the people, folks, just so you know, to keep the wheels turning, to keep the supplies in place. And when there is not enough truckers to even deliver the fuel to these gas stations, that's a huge problem. I know we've had a shortage of drivers here for a little while, and so it is amazing to me. It really is amazing to me with everything that is going on that we're having these distribution issues. Here's my boy. What's up, Maxie Max? What's going on? How are you? You good boy? This is the most loyal cat, folks, I'll tell you what. He is my boy. Very loyal. He's been a good cat for a long time. So, anyway, that is definitely a concern. So, we're having so they're basically saying that we have plenty of fuel, but we just don't have the drivers to deliver the fuel to these stations. Do I believe that? I don't know. Hard to say. A lot of stuff going on. There's something else that I wanted to address I don't know if you guys have noticed or not. Now, we talked a little bit last night about the crisis that is in the midst of happening now that's not being talked about at all. And that would be the crisis of the fact that there is not, people are being evicted, because of non-payment of rent. And so you're having a tremendous amount of evictions. You're also having a tremendous amount of foreclosures for people that had not paid their mortgages. But that's something that's not being talked about at all. Here's something else that you haven't heard in the news at all, and I'm curious if you guys have heard this at all or anything to that effect. We have right now been having, we've had all those cyber attacks, remember? Tremendous amount of cyber attacks, but you're hearing nothing about that. You're not hearing anything about the cyber attacks. And so, does that mean that they have stopped happening? Not necessarily. They could still be going on. The cyber attacks still could be happening, but we don't know what's going on, with that. So, crazy times. I believe that the cyber attacks have never stopped. That's my opinion, of course. Do I have any proof of that? Nope. But hackers are going to continue to do what they do. They're going to continue to try to disrupt things. And a lot of these companies, I believe, are trying to keep this on the down low because it makes them look bad when their companies are being hacked and there's issues with things. So that is something else that I think is continuing to go on as well, and it is not stopping. So it's just something interesting. I want to hear your guys' feedback on this. A lot of times what we have to pay attention to is the things that are not being said. So again, why isn't the news media talking about foreclosures? Why isn't the news media talking, about all these evictions? Because it would cause panic and people would lose their minds. That's my guess. They're being told, also my guess, they're being told not to talk about these things. There's Mr. Majestic Buddy over here, chilling out. What are you doing? You are such a snot. He's such a snot. You're not going in there. No, they don't want you. They don't want you, you freaking snot. I'm not letting you in there. No, I'm not. You want to come in our house, you can come in. Yes, you know where your home is. He was in last night. He went out early this morning. Puppies are over there chilling in the yard, and the chickens are out enjoying the weather. This is, in my opinion, this weather, folks, is the calm before the storm. I think we're going to have some very inclement weather happening very, very soon. And so it will be interesting to see. But things are drying up finally, which is nice. We had, like I said, we had all that rain, and so that wasn't fun. I have to take more of the gravel and put it in through down here and get more in that area, and we'll see what happens. We'll get it squared away. And there's Mr. Lucy. He's a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Luce. He's a good kitty. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, just getting some things squared away here. I will do another video later, and I will show you a few things. For those of you that don't know, I will be doing a live stream tonight for members only, for the hardcore members only live stream. That'll be at 8 o'clock tonight. So if you would like to be part of that, if you go to my main page, you will see the join button. There's 3 levels of membership, but the hardcore preppers get a live stream every Monday. So definitely check that out and go from there. So here's the peach trees, still have their leaves on there, and the plum trees still do as well. But a lot of these other trees, obviously, they do not. And the larch, they still have their leaves on there. So, interesting. So, just that time of year, just trying to take care of things, getting ready. Winter's going to be here. We've already had some cold mornings, but I think we're going to be in for some interesting weather this year. This tree here, this one right here, is going to have to come down, and I will show you. So you got it split here. The bark is missing over through here. It's also up through here. This is going to be an issue down the road because it's already dying. And so before a storm comes and takes this thing out of here, we're going to take it. And so if you're looking at it, you'll see it's leaning that way, which is not good because there's a propane tank in Mom and Becky's house. Dennis says he can make it drop the other way. So he's going to drop this tree the other way, and so he's going to take care of that. And then that one will be bucked up and be used for firewood down the road. But anyway, guys, Buddy's eating something. He is Mr. Mouser. That cat loves to hunt. He is my #1 hunter. And he is a trip. He's definitely a trip. You want to go in, buddy? Huh? Come on. We'll walk over together. I think he does. Come on, buddy. Anyway, guys, real quick, I'll talk about my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community there, which is a resource that we set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. Come on, champ. There he goes. It is free to join. There is no credit card information asked, but you do have to register because it is private. So that's the PN1 community on my website. Also on my website, we have the Legacy freeze-dried food. So if you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, you click on store, it will drop down. You will see Legacy. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO-free, gluten options are available. Beef and chicken options are also available that can be purchased separately because it is vegetarian. And so again, largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. So it's something that definitely should be taking advantage of. Also, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. So if you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, you will see the logo for the Forefathers. If you click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you're there, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, make sure you use the discount code PrepperNurse1 when you check out, and you'll save yourself 15% on your purchase. So definitely take advantage of that as well. Again, I hope everybody is doing well. Keep prepping, guys. Crazy times, I think, are coming up for us all. There's a lot of information out there showing a lot of different things, and just like I said, just be safe. All right, remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. That's important. I think a lot of people do lose sight of that, but it is very, very true. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. I will see you in a video later today, and I will see all my Hardcore Prepper members at 8 p.m. tonight for the private live stream. All right? Have a good day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.